if you are selling a property in Dubai or the UAE at this point in time, as a seller, you're in a bit of a rude awakening. Watch this video till the end so that you can help yourself align yourself with a few facts that will help you sell your property even faster. Look, my name is Fahd Dawood. I talk about real estate, Dubai specifically, but some of the principles I talk about you can also apply internationally. Your life, my life, and our path to allowing financial bliss coming to us. I'm also the author of The Intelligent Real Estate Investor, and I've been doing real estate for 14 plus years. I've been an investor myself, I've been an agent myself, and I am currently predominantly an advisor to a large number of clients. If you want to work with me, there is a contact form at the bottom. You can reach out to me, and after you filled it up, I can understand what you're looking for, and then perhaps we can form a relationship and we can work together. Okay, check this out. Obviously, we're in the kind of market where prices have seriously considerably suffered over the last 4 to 5 years. Perhaps there's been corrections going on. Some might call it a crash. I don't call it a crash. We've been slightly correcting every year since 2014, 15, perhaps even 16 onwards. Okay, now as a seller today, I always say, look at the bright side, be positive, but what is sort of the situation. So I'm never going to be bleak and be dark about it, but I would always say what is, therefore decisions that you make are allowed and perhaps helped by what is, okay? Essentially speaking, if you were looking to sell a 2-bedroom property anywhere in the affordable areas of Dubai, generally speaking, about 5 years ago, you're looking at a price point of 1.2 million. You might have purchased it at 1.2 million, and then prices have kind of like slid down, right? They've gone to 1.1, then 1 million, then 0.9. Perhaps today you're lucky and blessed if you can get 0.8 million, which is 800,000 dirhams for that particular property. And of course, there are deviations or variations perhaps because maybe the property is in a special location, maybe there's standard upgrades. So, you know, maybe it's not here, maybe it's over here, maybe it's somewhere over here or here in the middle. Fair enough. But there are 3 things that you should, as a seller, know about today's market, because you've had time to actually digest this information and you've had time for this information to come to you. Okay, number 1, okay, let me just do it like this. Okay, I hate to say do not look at reality, but it's been coming in the pipeline for a while. Okay, Dubai government's policy was not to have surplus inventory in the market, but they did definitely want to bring rents to an affordable level for most people. They also wanted a large number of inventory available for sale, right? Because back in 2003 to 2008, we had this extreme price increase because there was a shortage of inventory to be sold. Okay, however, what's happened in the last 5 to 7 years is, as developers have kept ramping up inventory and production of, you know, property, townhouse, villas, apartments in Dubai, what we are at the moment is kind of like a surplus stage. Now, there is no need to hit the panic button because this is a classic real estate cycle. Everywhere else in the world, New York, Paris, Toronto, Mumbai, Lahore, etc., so on and so forth, there's always surplus of property that overshoots demand, right? This is what happens. Demand goes up, property, there isn't enough inventory, there is a lot of money to be made by developers to start producing more property. Everybody kind of jumps in to make more property. Then at some stage, surplus property comes into the market. Right now in 2020, we've got a certain surplus environment in the inventory of Dubai's property market. So if you're looking to sell a property right now, it is kind of like the worst time to sell. But if you must, then understand this, and this surplus is not going to be absorbed for the next 1, 2, 3 years. Anybody's call, it's not mine. I'm not an analyst in that area. So when you're looking to sell a property right now, just note that there's surplus in the market. So you got to price it aggressively to sell it super fast. I'm not saying discount and distress it, but you need to price it appropriately to sell it appropriately, okay? The second, it's gone off a little bit, is the economy, okay? We've got the world economy, the global economy, and then we've got the regional Middle East economy, and then we've got UAE's economy. What you gotta understand is that this and this is beyond your control. You can't control what happens in terms of apartment supply into the market. You can't control the economy because the local economy complements the global economy. What you could do is you could have foreseen how situations would have been going this way or that way, right? 2005, 15, 16, I think oil prices started becoming volatile. You know, the region was involved in a few conflicts, like there was the Yemen situation that was going on. So you could see that, you know, the region's going through some volatility, especially with the price of oil, right? Now, obviously, we've got the global economy situation, and then again, hold on. You knew that the global economy is expanding from 2012, and the way our global economy is set up is we go through a recessionary period every 8 to 10 years or 7 to 10 years, right? So we were kind of knew like things were going to slow down, right? But now you've got something else, which I hate to always. I don't like mentioning this, generally speaking, because, you know, I call it Coppola, Corona, whatever it is, right? But it is a reality of life at the moment. So if you're a seller, you got to keep these three in mind, okay? This is the natural environment right now. If you can afford not to sell at these low prices, especially if you've bought here, I would definitely recommend that you should not sell. But if it's a must, then take into account of this. Clearly, aggressively price your property and exit fast. There's no point on holding on to this because of the surplus. I think the vaccine is going to be coming in. You know, Bill Gates is saying by 2021 things are going to be, end of 2021 things are going to be a-okay with the corona situation. But the surplus, maybe, I don't know how long it's going to be taken by the market to absorb it, and the economy, right? This is beyond your control. What you do have is the ability to quickly act based on where you see this is going, right? So if you must exit, price aggressively to exit. If you can hold on and you've bought at higher prices, just hold on and hang on for the ride. Ciao for now. Look, if you want to work with me specifically, there is a contact form. You can reach out to me. There's a list of services I provide, especially as an advisor. I do charge a fee for that. If you've got general questions answered, you can ask me in the comment section and I answer them one-on-one. Ciao for now. Bye.